Nocking Point friends, hello. It is Friday afternoon on the West Coast. That sound that you hear in the distance, what's that? What's that? It's the weekend. It is also the second week of our wine club giveaway. The wine club right now is open. Signups are open in a big way for the first time in the history of the wine club. For the first time in the history of Nocking Point, we do not have a supply problem. And that problem, it'll be back. But for now, we're good. So if you don't know about the wine club, you can check out the plethora of videos that we've been putting out. But we are selecting two winners that are new members this week and two members that are existing members that have been with us since the beginning, which was like a year and a bit ago. But nonetheless, here are our winners. And then, not to bury the lead, we are going to reveal the second wine in our March 1st wine club shipment. The second of 3 wines. It's very exciting. Okay, our winners this week are Willie Hutching. Willie, welcome to the club. Thank you very much. Enjoy your signed comic book. You don't need to do a thing. Kelly McNeil. Kelly from Garland, Texas. Welcome to the club. Enjoy your comic book. Again, just sit tight. We'll be in touch with you. And our longtime member winners. Maybe founding members. I don't actually know. I could check, but for now, just the names. Jessica Rogers from Hillsboro, Oregon. Congratulations, Jessica. And Christina Dwiggins from Alexandria, Virginia. Willie, you're the only dude. One thing that I've learned from meeting people is that you should never, ever, 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 ever assume that a name means that they're a boy or a girl. Just by reading it. Obviously, you can tell when you're looking at them, but you should just never assume. So congratulations, Willie. You're probably the one guy amongst our 3 female winners. Congratulations. This is fantastic. There it is. Okay. Getting our Malbec label up. So the second wine in our March 1st shipment is a Malbec. Now, Drew and I have never done a Malbec before. Why? Because I love Malbec. My wife loves Malbec. I think Drew's wife loves Malbec. All of our friends really enjoy it. Anytime I go to a restaurant, I try and order it. And you know what always shuts it down? Andrew Harding. He always takes a look. He's like, Malbec, I don't know. And of course, we're doing a Pinot. We even did a Merlot at one point. My wife can't drink Merlot without barfing. I like it. But Drew's like, no Malbec, no Malbec. And then we got sent some Malbec. And we tried it. And there was silence around the table. And Drew goes, this is actually really good. And everyone just threw up their hands and like, of course it's good. So we decided to do a Malbec. Now, we could not figure out what to name it. Normally, when it comes time to name a wine, let's call it year 1. Let's do a contest and call it Wicked Aim. Let's do Apex because that's what the label is. Let's do KDH or Maha because those are our kids' initials. Let's do NP Sparkling because it seems obvious and sometimes the obvious choice is the best one. We could not figure out a name for Malbec. Couldn't figure it out. And then we were at dinner in Atlanta, Georgia on a Saturday night with a variety of people, most from the Nocking Point family and an honorary member of the Nocking Point family as of today and a lover of red wine, Italia Ricci, my sister-in-law. Italia Amell says, you guys should call it a Malbec. We said, yeah, Italia, it's a Malbec variety. That makes perfect sense, but we actually need to name it. We can't just go with the variety. She says, I know you should call it a Malbec. And Drew and I were like, okay, have another drink. And really didn't pay attention. And then she stopped. She goes, hey, dickheads. I might be paraphrasing. Amell Beck. sometimes the right answer is just, it's sitting right in front of you and you can't see it. So that night at that dinner, Talia really became an Amell to me. Technically and legally, it happened at a ceremony earlier that fall, but in my heart, it really happened when she made the suggestion. Now the back label, I did this one, and I can't believe we got it approved. That makes sense. That makes sense. Brian Brown, you'll notice this isn't as much art as it is a design. Brian Brown, who did this in Seriously t-shirt a couple of years ago. Wow, a couple of years ago, is that correct? January of 2015? Yeah. A couple of years ago, Brian Brown did a tremendous job. We're really excited about it. It's a really good wine. We are going to do Malbecs forever because the name is perfect. Thank you very much, Italia. Thank you very much indeed. That is wine 2 of 3. Next Friday, we are going to give away 6 things to 3 new members and to 3 longtime members. And we will be revealing our 3rd wine. You are going to get 3 bottles of wine in every shipment now. You are going to get coffee in every shipment. Sign up is available. If you have no interest in my parental rage story, you can turn off the video right now. Thank you, Nocking Point friends. Okay, I promised yesterday that I would share my story of parental rage. It has to do with my kid. My kid got sick. Why did my kid get sick? It's very simple. It has nothing to do with hot button topic issues. That might not be an expression, like vaccinations, even though it kind of does in a roundabout way. Long story short, my daughter's had whooping cough for the better part of 6 weeks. And one of the reasons that she's had it so long was not because it was a really bad case of it and it took a while to go away. She's had it for a long time because it took a while to diagnose. And it took a while to diagnose because certain parents don't disclose when their kids are sick. And this was the first time ever that something like this has happened and a new form of parental dad rage sprung up inside of me. You'd see it. I got 10 more chest hairs, 300 more gray hairs, and immediately I started using words like untoward, gangly, filibuster. It was brutal. It was brutal. Got in touch with my mom. My mom works at a school. My mom was like, yeah, happens all the time. Girls get really sick, and the parents pull them out of school, but then they don't contact the school and tell them what their kids are sick with, which, by the way, would have led to Mavi being diagnosed with whooping cough in November. So please, as a public service announcement from one parent to another, if your kid gets sick, it's your responsibility to inform the communal activities that she participates in, or he participates in, or they participate in, if you have twins or triplets or quadruplets, or whatever the octo mom had. Just tell the school, tell the ballet class, tell the soccer class. I'm not even going to get into whether or not you should vaccinate your kids. Jimmy Kimmel already handled that. You should look at the YouTube video. Just going to say, please be a responsible parent. We all enter into a social contract, and I'm too young to be a silver fox. Okay? Does that make sense? Feels like it makes sense to me. That's been story time with Captain Amell, and I hope everyone has a lovely weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Okay. Thank you, Facebook. Thank you, Nocking Point friends. Be good to each other.